morning, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I got the sniffles, and I think that's because I'm getting run down. Yeah, so my name is Eva, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I live in the Interlake region of Manitoba in Canada. And down here is Lilybell and Sydney. Yes. I'm not thinking straight again. Yes. So thank you for all joining me today. It's just wonderful. It does my heart good that you all have decided to join my channel. So thank you for subscribing. And please like, share, and comment. Okay. It was another early morning for me. Actually, last night I fell asleep reading. So, anyway, I didn't get much done yesterday. I was so busy again. So, this is Hallowe'en Sampler. And Natalia, Lovecraft Forever, she's finished this. And I am, right now, I'm down here on the E. So I will do the E, and then I will go up here and do this part. And hers looks fabulous. And I still haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, if I'm going to put beads in here. I don't know. I have to see if I've got any orange beads. I don't think I do. So what I might do is, instead, I might do one stitch of orange thread and then a bead. Orange thread and a bead. So I might do that. So that's still up for debate. So, yeah, so it was another early morning. Oh. I was up at 2 to pee. So I did that, and then Lilybell wandered up at 4:30. Could have been earlier, and I just kind of pushed her away. And then Jonah wanted out, and then Sydney wanted out of his carrier. And the only reason I'm keeping him in the carrier is because he's bothering Jonah way too much. He's such a little fart. And so, yeah. So the packages got off in the mail, and they were to Natasha in BC, and Charles in Massachusetts. I would love to go there to New England. I'm especially drawn to Salem and where the Salem witch trials were, but not just there, you know. I like to see other places where other things went on there, you know. I would like to go to Gettysburg and see the where the Battle of Gettysburg was. And other places like that. Because they say Gettysburg is really haunted. So I'd like to go there and see. I know some people think it's just a figment of the imagination. There are no such thing as ghosts. Well, you know what? What is your spirit? What it, you know, you have to ask yourself, what is your spirit? What is your soul? That's what a ghost is your spirit or your soul or whatever you want to call it. You know, that essence that makes you you. And sometimes it is that it's just like a record, right? Uh, it just plays over and over and over again. So it's like etched in time. And yeah. So, I mean, they don't know. It's just like when you watch a movie or a TV show, right? You see that person, but that's not them. That's just an imprint, you know. That just shows them, you know, what they were like at that very moment. And that's what, you know, residual hauntings are. And repetitive hauntings. I don't know how I got onto this, but anyways. So yeah, I got the sniffles. Oh, Laura sounded awful this morning when I watched her video. Oh my gosh. I hope you're doing better, Laura. I think about you and I pray for you every day. And I'd still like to talk to you again. We've kind of lost touch here over the last little while. That I don't know, you know, when you're home, when you're available. You can always call me. You can always call me. Because I'm usually at home, especially in the afternoon. So, well, they're still going with the cement. Yep. So Randy came and put insulation up, but he didn't finish the job. He was here for 2.5 hours. Didn't get here until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, had he gotten here at 10 o'clock in the morning, he would have been finished. But that was not the case. But at least there is insulation up and he's got it covered. Like he's got the thicker plastic covering it. So that'll make it warmer in here. And then I'm going to, I keep saying it, I'm going to cover up the door here. So, yes, yes, yes. So what you all been doing? I started reading Aftershocks. It's by Mike Krause. It's an ebook. And I think it's Mike Krause and Justin Bell. They wrote it together. And I like reading post-apocalyptic fiction. I always have. I've always been interested in it. I should say, I want to try and start numbering my projects so that I'm ready um, for November, so that I can start working on them and doing the wheel spin. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't even know how many I've got, but I keep getting reminded about a lot of projects that I have. And I go, oh yeah, I gotta get that one in there. Oh yeah, I gotta get that one in there. Like I forgot all about the hope and love. That's a counted one. I forgot about that one. And there is oh my gosh, there's, I don't know how many numbers I'm going to put in. And what I might do is I might put what I would like to start in there. You know, maybe I'll do 52. And then I will have, you know, an opportunity to do one a week. Now, should I finish one? Should I finish one? Should I finish one? Then I will, I don't know if I'll put another number in there, like another cross stitch in there. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I'm just going to see. I'm just going to see. Because I don't, you know, it would make it, it makes it interesting, right? So after I'm working on this one here, then I am going to, I have my dishes to wash, and I am watching again on the inquest here. Well, they must be taking a break because I don't see anybody, so they take several breaks during the day. And that I really hope that the inquest really sides with the truckers. And so far, I've just been hearing stuff about, just about how good Trudeau was and how he handled it so well. And he didn't know how they could, how it could be rectified, right? Any sooner than 3 weeks. And I can tell you one good reason that would have made it, you know, that they would have been able to clear it out. And that was Trudeau should have gone out there and spoken with the organizers. And the wimp didn't do that. He did not do that. He didn't even attempt it. He just called, he just kept spewing off, you know, names at them and calling them a fringe minority, and that they didn't have much clout, and they didn't have much. There was no substance to them, and that, and they would never, the government will never give in to terrorists. That's the other word that they called them, terrorists. Like, I don't understand what governments are, like, have they all just dropped off a turnip truck? Where they all dropped on their heads as babies. They came into the world and hit the floor. I don't know. I don't know. But they're just, oh my gosh. If you just pay attention, I got to show you something. I got to show you something. Just wait. Look at that. Look at that. Those two. Sydney's getting big. But he's still pestering Jonah. Yeah, so it's, I don't know. To me, they all got screws loose. They all have screws loose. And I don't know what their agenda is. I don't know what their ultimate goal is. So, yeah. So this morning I had my intake phone call for community mental health. And so now I'm put on the waiting list for a counselor, which is good, because if I have a place to express how I'm feeling and, to gain perspective on things, then I can then I'm not so wound up. I don't know if you call it that. But I don't let it settle inside of me. And because I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it when my depression and anxiety and agitation and all that, because the more that it sits inside of you, the longer that it festers. And I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, as they say. And I don't like it. I don't care for it. Juliet is good. And if I'm having where my anxiety or panic or flashbacks are getting to me, then I give her a shout, and she's really good. She'll talk to me. And so, but today they're outside. They're putting up the snow fence. It's one thing I wish I had here was a snow fence to keep the snow away from by the walkway, because it drifts a lot. Okay, that's not it, and that's not it. Here we go. Alrighty. do this. So I'm working right now around the moon. Oh, one thing is somebody had mentioned that Natalia, and I didn't even hear that, I must have been doing something, is to outline this little ghost. So, and I think I was going to do that anyways. So, so I'm all for that. And, oops, go here, almost forgot one. Yeah. So, come on. So yeah, so I went to the post office yesterday, and then I had to go over to the library across the street. And then I had to go back to the post office. My printer's not working, so I have to go to the post office to get it printed off, the shipping label. I'm glad I only have one more week left to do of this. Oh my gosh. It's just, yeah. It's great. It's great because I can tell you this, if I wouldn't have that where I could ship for free, then I wouldn't have been able to ship anything because I can't afford it. I really need to gain control of my finances. I am so in debt. I am so in debt, and I don't like that. I don't care for it. I don't think anybody does. But, you know, it started just before I had to pay for my moving expenses. I had to, there were my meds, there were all the vet bills, there was all the, what else was there? You know, my meds again, like it's every year in April, have to pay for them. And then it's, oh, Susie had the mouse infestation, so I had to pay there. I had to pay the deductible of $500. So now I have it if there is, and I hope not, but should there be, then I will, I'll be covered. I don't have to pay the deductible. So, or if I'm hit by, or a deer runs into me, or I run into a deer on the road or something, you know, then I'm covered too. I don't have to pay a deductible. So, and then of course there was the garage door opener and paying the installation, and there were all these little things, and it adds up. It adds up. And I'm not buying online. Oh, I had bought there when there was the Amazon Prime Early Access or whatever it was. I had ordered a food sealer, and I told you about that. But it wasn't the right one, so I went to cancel it, and they wouldn't cancel it. So they shipped it to me. Now it is, I want to send it back. But they're charging me whatever it is there, $12, $14 to send it back. When I tried to cancel it. And so then I thought, well, I'm not going to lose that amount of money. So I think I'm going to keep it, and I am just going to, I'm going to sell it privately for what I paid for it. $80. That's with taxes. So I'm going to do that. And then that way I've sold it. It's brand new. I haven't even opened the bag. I don't understand. Just because they didn't want to cancel it. There should be a grace period of 24 hours. But everybody wants it just bang, 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 right? And goodness gracious, if it's 24 hours, I can wait an extra day. Oh my gosh. People nowadays, it's instant gratification. Instant. So, isn't it funny how I'm trying to remember a name. Now I remembered it. Now I remembered it. It was similar to the name that I was thinking of the name. I needed the name Jerry, and I was thinking Larry. So I was almost there. Yeah. So, but it drives you crazy, huh? It just drives you crazy when you can't remember. So, but yeah. Alexa, what's the forecast?
In Eriksdale, it's 3 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can look for intermittent clouds with a high of 11 degrees and a low of 1 degree.
Yeah, I'm going to, I think I'm going to take my blankets off the bed because it's supposed to be nice for the next couple of days. And I will wash them. And then maybe by Friday, I can change the sheets on my bed because they really need to be changed. It's not that I'm dirty. But these 2, 3, you know. So, and I wash their blankets quite regularly too. So, and if it's nice enough and it's not so cold, I may go for a walk. Because I'd like to go. I didn't go yesterday. I had too much pain in my head. Just a reminder that Sunday will be the last DRAW. So there is this. And this is Autumn Lady. Okay. These are counted. This is on a 14 count. But since it's counted, you don't have to use the fabric. You can use linen or whatever you want. Then there is Lady in the Rose Garden. Okay. So if you'd like to be entered into, this is a 14 count too. This is a 44 by 65. This one here is a 39 by 54. And just a minute here, I was going to do this. Just a second. to show you that if you're new here and you haven't seen this before, okay, this is what it comes like with this color combination. I didn't like that, so I did this color combination. And I put beads in there. The kits don't come with beads. I don't think so. I don't think either one of them. They put French knots. They're not even putting beads in there. But I don't like the beads anyways because they're plastic. And I like glass beads. So if you would like to be entered into that, DRAW, then please use the word beads, bead, beading, beadwork, whatever other kind of bead. I got a bead on you. You know, whatever it is. Okay? And yeah. And just now you must be over 18. You must be a subscriber to my channel and not a fly-by-night, okay? Because if you're just here and you're just going to see, you know, if you can WIN it. Yeah? Randy?
Hi.
Yeah, hi. I'm just finishing my video. Yeah, so you must be a subscriber. You must tell me what country you are in. It's only available for Canada and the US. And yeah, so you must be over 18. You must be a subscriber. You must tell me what country you're in, and you must use bead in a sentence, in a coherent sentence. Okay, so yeah, and I will do that, DRAW. And please, if you've won anything in the last while, 6 months or so, please don't enter. Give somebody else a chance. You know what it's like to win something. So give someone else the opportunity to get, to get something. So, and eventually there'll be more, if Canada Post decides they're going to favor us with such a blessing that for free shipping, then I can do it again. And Sally, who won the $25 US gift card to 123 Stitch, she got in touch with me, so I was happy about that. So, all right, everyone. So here I'm working on this part here of the moon, and I think it's a moon. I don't know. Maybe it's a globe, a snow globe, like, sort of like a snow globe, right? Or a balloon or something. I don't know. But anyways, so may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I, and so does Miss Lily Bell, and so does Sydney, and so does Jonah. And there is the Facebook group Stitching in the Interlake, and you must name 2 of my 3 sidekicks, and that's Stitching in the Interlake. And then my email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. Okay. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins would be forgiven. All right, until tomorrow, peeps. Toodaloodles, everybody.